Will Levis. After his last game, he's now across 3,000 yards for the season. It's the Vikings and the Colts on Monday Night Prime Time.
Nightfall in Minneapolis in December usually spells freezing temps, and that is precisely the case outside these walls. But we are a comfortable 72 degrees inside U.S. Bank Stadium. The kicker, Graham Gano, set to put his foot into this one. And off we go to wrap up a busy weekend of football. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25.
Here we go.
Yeah, Richardson will throw to start out here. And incomplete to open things up.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. They proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Now it's Richardson. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down. And look at this defense for the Vikings. They were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
I just consider myself fortunate that I'm not in charge of the offensive line. They gave up 7 sacks last week. And if things don't improve in this game, head coach isn't going to be looking at the offensive line. He's going to look at the offensive line coach. And that's when things get dicey.
23 yards, the final tally.
Come on. Hey.
Back to the air with Richardson. And his throw here is incomplete. Second and 10. Now Richardson. Throw left side taken in by Pittman. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. This defense for the Vikings, they were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
And the way they did it was by getting after the quarterback. Sacked him 7 times in that game. Came from all angles, created a lot of illusions, and especially just beat them man for man. That's the kind of defense that really frustrates an opponent.
They'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. On first down, Richardson. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Now whistles and a timeout. Looks like we've got a Viking slow to get up. Well, they come out and take a look at him. We will step aside for just a moment. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards. Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive, but this is 3rd down. Richardson looking to throw. That is caught, and he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. So an incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to 2nd and goal.
Hey, check, go.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal. And Richardson back to throw it. Got a man, it's Pittman, and he holds it in for the Colts touchdown. A great play there. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Colts put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. Levis to throw off play action. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And they let this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards on the play. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Working from the gun, here's Levis. Going underneath, he's got Hockenson. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 10 more there and another first down. The Vikings at 7-6, a game over 500 on the year. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset.
Touchdown, Vikings! Gabriel Davis, 31 yards. And the Vikings respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point try good by Gano. And we are tied at 7. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. And it ends with a touchdown pass to Gabriel Davis. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. They were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body, get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you can get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, turn off the film, just be you, enjoy that time away, and then you come back ready to go.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Richardson. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Khalil Mack in there for the sack, and it's an important one from a personal standpoint, as that is sack number 100 in what has certainly been a terrific career to this point. Taking it about the 36. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Call that a 44-yard punt, 5 on the return. And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10. The Vikings offense making their way back out. Now let's give you a look at the playoff picture coming into the weekend in the NFC. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. You look at this Colt defense. Now, they've been dreadful against the run. No getting around at number 32, dead last in the NFL.
Stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
Levis now off of play action. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3 and out.
He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. That'll be out of bounds, and how good was that? They'll say the 3-yard line. That's where they spot it. Now the Colts offense gets ready to head back on the field. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
2nd down, another run with Taylor. And a nice pickup as this one gets him to the 10-yard line. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. It's a gain of 4, and it gets him the first. First and 10, Taylor now. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. 7-7, our score after 1. They work now on 2nd and 9.
Bravo switch, rush, check, Panthers, alert, alert.
Again, it's Taylor. And now they'll stop play here, at least momentarily. A member of the Vikings in some discomfort after that last play. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. The Colts on 3rd down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Richardson looking to throw this. And that is incomplete.
I'll tell you what, these last couple of drives, much better from a defensive perspective. They gave up a touchdown on the opening drive, and then after forcing a punt on their last possession, it looks like they're going to get the football back again.
It'll be a 39-yard punt, 4 on the return, and the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. They currently sit 1 game over 500 thanks to their victory a week ago. Yeah, Charles, they've been really an up-and-down team all year. Do you think that they have enough to get into the playoffs?
Well, you did mention they've been up.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll go down, but not before getting us inside the 30. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards. Play action now. Levis. This is caught. Touchdown. Gabriel Davis with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Gano the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Well, it wasn't a one-play drive, but I think they'll take it. The scoring summary, 2 plays and into the end zone. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
On 2nd down, it's Richardson to throw it. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Now whistles and a timeout. Looks like we've got a Viking slow to get up. A tough spot here. 3rd and 15. Here's Richardson to throw. And the pressure gets to him again. Give that sack to Harrison Phillips, the big man. Well, Charles, this has been something to watch so far. This is where you really feel for a quarterback. He's been running for his life in this first half.
Brandon, that's 5 sacks already, so you know he's got to be saying, can we get some more guys in here to block, please? Because if we don't, we're going to need another quarterback.
We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Vikings, they'll be set up well as they take over in great field position. 1st and 10. Gabe Davis and the offense getting the football back here. He has certainly made the most of his catches so far, both of them going for touchdowns here in half number 1.
And we've never met a team that doesn't talk about getting off to a fast start and featuring guys that they want to have the ball early. We're seeing both of those come into play here. Off to an incredible start, got their feature guy going, and now everyone else should have opportunities.
2nd and 10, here's Levis. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So they take a decent shot, CD, and the flag comes out for pass interference.
Yeah, a little DPI, as they like to call it in the business, right? And the farther you get downfield, the more frenetic things get, and the more calm and controlled.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Dayo Odeyingbo. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Off the play fake, Levis. Under pressure, they got him again. DeForest Buckner able to record his 5th sack of the season.
What a nice read and play by the defensive tackle. Never bought the play-action fake. Went right for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. Gano's kick is good, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well, and kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
This taken in at the goal line. And no chance. They'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line.
Holding, offense.
So they cite the right guard this time with a holding penalty.
And so many different assignments you can have in that position, and sometimes you might just be a step too late and have to grab and hold on.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. And not much there at all as he'll get this only up to about the 11. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw. Richardson. And he couldn't get that one to his man. Short of him, it's low and incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. On 4th down, on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. He'll take it at the 42. A 44-yard punt. They're going to wind up losing yardage on the return, though. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 38. To begin the drive, here's a handoff to Hunt. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Nice chunky yards on 1st down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on 2nd. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
Levis's throw going to be caught by Davis. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead. On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Here's Levis. And he slings one that's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. Well, they go play action. Here's Levis. And he'll be hit as he releases it And that'll fall incomplete. Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
Fair catch taken right at the 10-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Flushed out right. And now look at this. Big gain but fumble. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime.
Here we go.
A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Yeah, their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Throwing again, it's Richardson on second down. And complete to Downs. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 13-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. This will be caught at about the 6. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Again, it's Richardson. Now this will be swung out wide for Taylor. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Now he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Josh Downs, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts get a late score here, the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The Vikings going to take over now late in this first half. And they may just be content to take this 3-point lead and head into the locker room. 1st and 10. Here's Levis. Swings this out for Hunt. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Levis on 3rd down. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. On 1st down, Levis. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Definitely worth taking another deep shot here. He's already found the end zone twice here in the first half.
Yeah, go back to that same well. They've had trouble containing him, but able to contain him on that play. Now again, it's Levis looking to throw it. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Now Levis. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. The one final shot before the half. Here's Levis. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. So we are at halftime. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this third quarter. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Now come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the third. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Levis. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
So the incomplete pass there, but the roughing the passer call bails them out.
Which means you have to stay on the field on defense longer because you've given the offense free snaps, not to mention the free yardage after that mistake.
Hunt will try going up the middle. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. 54 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. They'll run again with Hunt. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And Jefferson's going to have the Vikings first down as he'll get this down to the 23.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Little bootleg here. Levis. They'll roll him out right. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down, because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
And Davis has it over the middle. And he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch.
Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to get one. So that challenge not successful there, and that's going to cost him the first of his timeouts. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he goes first down at the 26. A pickup of 13, and that last play began at the 13. First down.
Ready?
Now it's Richardson. And his throw is going to be incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards to pick up there. The Colts have a first down. Now Richardson back to throw it. Flush to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Khalil Mack able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Richardson looking to throw this. He'll get this one to Pittman. Only able to gain a couple there, and that'll bring up second down.
Brings up second and 8 at the Vikings 45-yard line.
Richardson. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Andrew Booth getting sent in on the corner blitz and getting home. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Here's Richardson to throw. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. The Colts send out their punter as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. The Vikings offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what do we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Now here's a throw that's complete, and he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd and 9. Levis sets up to throw here. Going underneath, he's got Hockenson. And they'll get him to the ground. And he has another first down at the Colts 33. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations. But a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
23 yards, the final tally. Back to throw, it's Levis. Throw to the right, hauled in by Addison. Touchdown, Vikings! Jordan Addison from 10 yards out. And the Vikings will add to their 4th quarter lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So the drive there took 6 plays. And Jordan Addison capped it off with a touchdown catch. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. For the Colts now, they're ready to get the football back. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
Now Richardson. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. On third down, here's Richardson. Now he'll take a shot for Peoples-Jones. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Vikings are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. And now they'll stop play here, at least momentarily. A member of the Vikings in some discomfort after that last play. Levis now on 1st and 10. He gets it to Addison. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 12 yards there. 1st down, Vikings.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because, to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
Meanwhile, Levis's throw taken in by Hockenson here. And down inside the 15 he goes. It's a pickup of 12. Second play in a row with a 12-yard gain. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Levis looking to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. This will be caught at about the 6. That he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down.
A short gain that doesn't get him the 1st down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. Quick hitter here. It's complete. He cannot wiggle free. They stop him at the line on 4th down. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And that will force a turnover on downs. They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. And this is going to double their room to maneuver, able to get it from the 5 to the 10-yard line. 2nd down, here's Richardson. Got a man, it's complete to Jelani Woods. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now Richardson. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Alert! Alert!
Richardson now on 2nd down. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. And Richardson looks to throw once more. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Richardson looking to throw. The toss here completed to Pittman.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Now 2nd and 4. Back to throw again. Escaping the pressure right.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still.
Richardson under pressure, and down he goes. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. 4th down, desperation time. Here's Richardson finding Pittman. And, oh, this is close. They needed 7 yards, and 7 is what they got. Cutting it close, but the referee signals it is a 1st down. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And now the focus is really clear. They need to get that 1st down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
Here's Richardson. That is caught. He will go out right near the 35-yard line. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Noah Igbinoghene. And the Vikings are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. And he will have a Viking 1st down, and that should be the one that gets him to the finish line. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either.